Hello, my dear students. As per promised, now we are talking about the poem Stopping by the Woods on a Snowy Evening, written by Robert Frost. Robert Frost is an American poet, and in American English literature, he is very famous. He is highly regarded as a realistic depiction of the rural life and his command of American colloquial speech. Means whatever the rural life is there in America, that rural life is depicted in the poems of Robert Frost. This poem, from the title only we can understand, woods means a jungle, a small jungle where the trees are there, mangroves are there, also many trees are there. And background is evening is there, and how the evening is? Snowy evening is there, snow falling evening. It is one type of this poem is a dramatic monologue. Dramatic monologue means when one person is talking, when one person is presenting his ideas and opinions, what are coming into his mind, and he is talking to himself. It is called dramatic monologue. When one person is talking to himself. Many such situations are there in our life also, that nobody is there before us, but still we talk. And when we talk, if difficult situations are there. When we talk, if very happy moments are there. And to whom we talk with ourselves. So here, in last video I said that it has to take difficult choices. Man has to take difficult choices in the life. This poem is very famous in English literature. And here, the story of one man is there who is moving from one place to another place by his horse cart. And suddenly he saw a wood by the side of the road. A very beautiful wood is there. You can find in any rural area. And suddenly, after seeing the wood, he stops there and started looking at the wood. And started thinking that this wood belongs to one person. Now at this moment, the man, the owner of the wood, is somewhere in the village and he is enjoying his life into his house. And he says to himself that that beautiful wood is before me and I am looking at it and admiring the wood. But the choice is not there. The life is not going to stop. The life means not the place to stand still. The life is always changing. No doubt he is very much attracted towards that wood, but he has to move ahead. He has to go to his destination. He has to move into his life. And that thing is depicted. That whatever good things are there in your life, you cannot stick to that good thing. You have to enjoy it for moments. You have to appreciate that things, and after that you move on, because life is the name of moving ahead. Life is not going to stand still. When life stands still, it is death of a man. So whatever good things are there in your life, you have to appreciate it and you have to move on. These two, three things are there. Even at the time when suddenly the horse cart stops, after some moments only, the horse started shaking its bells and trying to say to the owner, to the traveler, that why you stopped here? This is not our destination. We are not going to stop by the side of the wood permanently. Even the horse knows that this is not the destination. The destination of it and the destination of the traveler is far away. And finally, when some time passed, you say, some moments passed, the traveler also came to know that this is not my destination. And he said to himself, and what he said to himself, these things are written down in the last 4 lines of this poem. Very beautiful lines, very appreciable lines, and very correct to the life lines. What the lines are there? The woods are lovely, dark and deep. but I have promised to keep. And miles to go before I sleep. And miles to go before I sleep. Here, sleep means death. Look here how the word is used. Sleep means death. And before the death or before the sleep at that night, because it is evening time is presented. That before the sleep, I have to go miles. I have to achieve many things. I am not going to stand still. I am not going to stop somewhere where that thing is very much attracted. So one thing is there from this poem we can understand whatever the good things are there in your life, but that good things, they are going to go behind. If bad things are there, they are there in your life, but they are going to remain behind. And you have to move on and on. Just like the night is there, and after the night or after the darkness, you can't say that the darkness is permanent in the world. After the darkness, after the night, day comes. And when the day comes, sunshine is there, happiness is there, hustle and bustle is there, movements are there, activities are there, but these activities are also going to stop when the night comes. So whatever the life is there, the life is the mixture of good things and bad things. And the life's end is to move and move and move towards the end. And what the end is there? It is death. So whatever good things are there, whatever bad things are there, we have to accept and we have to move on. That the line is there. And miles to go before I sleep. Before the death, I have to go ahead and ahead. I have to perform many things. I have to achieve many things. And in achieving all these things, it may be a bad situations are there or it may be good situations are there. But we have to achieve this and we have to pass it. We are not going to remain permanent in this life or in this world. So these are the brief discussion on this very lovely poem written by Robert Frost, Stopping by a Wood on a Snowy Evening. Hope that you can understand well, and when actual classes are there, then we will discuss again. So thank you for